Hello everyone, today's book celebrating Indigenous creators is called The Cottonwood Sings, and it's by Alfreda Bertrac Elgeo. And we jumped a little bit to her biography. It says, Alfreda is an enrolled member of the Lower Brule Lakota Nation in South Dakota. So we have our title page. This is a cottonwood tree. The leaves almost have a heart shape, in my opinion. They're a pretty common tree. I bet if you take a walk around your neighborhood, you might find one. In the beginning was first woman. Her name was Hunku. Hunku was immortal and never aged. All the animals and plants loved to hear her sing to them, but Hunku was very lonely. Hunku would go to the riverbank every day and cry herself to sleep. A certain beaver lived in the river that Hunku visited daily. Beaver was in love with Hunku. So she was feeling really lonely being the only person, but Beaver noticed her, took notice of her. He marveled at the way the sunlight reflected off her long black hair, and he was awed how her eyes shone like choke cherries on an August day. So he was saying she was so beautiful. Beaver pleaded with the Great Spirit, whose name was Wankantanka. Wankantanka, Beaver begged, please turn me into human so I can be near Hunku. So Beaver is so in love with her that he wants to be a human so he can be with her. Wankantanka said, Beaver, I will grant you your wish to become human. You will be first man, and you will be called Takai. But one day you must return to the river and go back to being a beaver again. Beaver agreed. So here we have kind of Beaver transforming into a human, the first man. Upon awakening, Hunku was surprised to find Takahi sleeping by her side. Takahi said, do not be alarmed, most beautiful one. I have come to you from Wankantanka. That would be quite a surprise, I think, if you're used to being the only person and then someone else is there. Hunku was pleased. She was no longer lonely with Takahi by her side. They enjoyed their life together. Hunku gave birth to 4 beautiful daughters. So she was so happy not to be the only one. And then here we have 4 daughters. The daughters, being mortal, grew up quickly and married the 4 sons of Tate, the spirit of the wind. Each couple journeyed to one of the 4 directions to form a sacred medicine wheel. So there are 4 directions: north, east, south, and west. So each daughter went a different direction. The eldest daughter married Aya, the eldest son of Tate. They moved to the west. That's where mountains, you can find mountains in the west. Oops. The second eldest daughter married Yata, the second eldest son of Tate. They moved to the north. The third eldest daughter married Yanpa, the third eldest son of Tate. They moved to the east. The youngest daughter married Oaga, the youngest son of Tate. They moved to the south. So each direction, I don't know if you noticed, they have slightly different kind of landscapes and environments based on the different types of landscapes you might find in America. Unlike their children, Hunku and Takahi were immortal, and so they outlived many generations of their offspring. So look at all the generations that have come. Grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, and so on and so forth. Then the day that Takahi was dreading finally arrived. Wankantanka said, Takahi, it's time for you to return to the water from whence you came. So remember when he was turned into a beaver, The Great Spirit did say, you will have to return to the river someday. And now the Great Spirit is saying, it's that time. Hunku cried as Takahi turned back into a beaver. Beaver waddled to the edge of the river and disappeared beneath the surface of the water. So there he is as a beaver again. Hunku was once again very lonely. Remember in the beginning of the book, she was very lonely and cried by the river? Excuse me. Hunku pleaded with Wankantanku, please turn me into a tree so that I can be near Beaver forever. When Hunku awakened, she had changed into a cottonwood tree. Her arms were strong limbs that lifted high towards the heavens. Excuse me. Her feet were strong roots that bored deep into the earth. She had become a tree. A cottonwood tree specifically. Tate blew his gentle breezes through Cottonwood's dancing leaves. Cottonwood would sing to all the animals, including a love song to a certain beaver that lived in the nearby river. To this day, you will find cottonwood trees living near bodies of water and beavers living near cottonwood trees. So if you've ever seen a cottonwood tree, their leaves are kind of loud as the wind blows through them. And that's kind of the way that the cottonwood sings to the animals and the beaver. Where's the beaver? Oh. So cottonwood trees like to grow near water. And beavers like to live near cottonwood trees. So that love story. I thought that was just a lovely story about love, and also kind of a unique explanation of why things are the way they are. I think a lot of stories can be like that, just looking around our world and saying, why is it that cottonwood trees are always near water, and why is it that beavers like to live near cottonwood trees? And here we have a lovely story of why. And I thought, what a fun book and a great celebration of the world around us. Thanks for reading and learning with me. I hope you have a terrific day. See you soon.